All right, my friends. So today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the American Pith Helmet, in particular the 1889. For those of you who are interested in the Mexican Revolution, so American Pith helmets were used after the Franco-Prussian War. Apparently, they became popular in several countries using the spikes. This would be the 1880 model, which is a very short front but an even shorter rear. This would be the 1880 again. Here's some with a spike. You can see how short the front and back are. We started into the 1887, which is a longer front and back. Then, of course, we have the 1889. Now, when it comes to pith helmets, you'll hear a lot of the words. You'll hear pith helmet, summer helmet, sun helmet, like this one here. And this is the example. And then we have basically the same thing, but with plates and spikes and all that. These were used. These pith helmets were used until about 1909, something like that, when they were officially disbanded. Now, IMA does sell these. Okay, you can see the difference there. So there's quite a bit of information out there. So these helmets, the 1889 or the sun helmets, were actually used by the Mexican army. Not so much, I think, the infantry. I think more so the artillery and maybe the gunners, the machine gunners and stuff. But here we have a beautiful example of one 1889 in absolutely, I would say, mint condition. These, of course, up here are for ventilation, and there are only 3, not 4. The material used is called a khaki drill. There is also khaki twill. In the book of the Mexican Revolution by Offspray, they talk about this a little bit. And the material that they use for uniforms, especially the white ones, and the khaki ones as well. But you would see a lot of countries use cotton twill, cotton drill. It's thin enough to where it's much better, of course, than a wool uniform, and so it's more breathable. It's less hot, obviously. But cotton drill, cotton twill, is a bit of it's a sturdy cotton, so it's not like a t-shirt nowadays. It's a sturdy cotton, sturdy enough to use in a uniform. So this is what these are basically wrapped in, and they've got texture to them. If you can see them, they've got like lines, or that's the fabric. For those of you who know the herringbone, you know how that one has also very distinctive patterns in the uniform. This one just has like the pattern of the fabric itself has a lot of lines. Now, as you can see, it's pretty nice. Very, it's like the perfect khaki color. Okay. Now, on the inside here, interesting. This helmet here is in absolutely like mint condition. And interestingly enough, here you have these little corks. All these little corks here. Now these hooks here, which are on both ends, I'm going to assume that that's for the chin strap, even though I have not seen any pictures of authentic ones with a chin strap. And here's another thing I haven't seen. Okay, I was thinking perhaps it's missing the head band that's adjustable, but I have not seen a single picture of these original ones that have such a thing. So these maybe this is the way they are. They are head specific sizes. This one would be about a 7 and I don't know 3/8, because it actually fits my melon head. So this is incredible that it actually fits me. And but I have not seen any type of extra clips for a headband. and I don't see any damage or any, not damage, but any kind of indication that this would have some sort of a clip on it with a adjustable headband. These might have been made specifically like this for a person's head size. Now again, here is the center there that's kind of hollow, as I said, for the vents, which is up here. So it's very beautiful. They do make reproductions of these, okay, but I think it's a company in England or Europe at least that makes them. And I came across one at a show about 6-8 months ago in Pomona, and unfortunately I had already bought a bunch of stuff, and the guy wanted $150, which I was willing to pay, but I just had already spent over $100, and I'm like, I gave him my number, but he never called me back. But this is another example of an artillery unit. Okay. I don't know what those hooks are for, but here they are wearing spikes, the artillery plate. This one is a little bit less khaki in color. It's a little bit lighter, and it's got some stains on it, of course. What makes this one, and of course has a little bit of damage on the top here, a little crushed. What makes this kind of like cool, or for those of you who care, is of course it's got all the plates on it. Underneath here, it's a little bit damaged also. These are all, of course, made of cork. I'm not sure if the visor parts are made of cork, but definitely this stuff here is made of cork, and that's very typical of them to be made of that. Keeps them light, but this is a large, but I mean less khaki in my opinion. This one's definitely much more khaki. I hope you can see the difference, but definitely a cool sun hat, summer hat, pith helmet for those of you who like this kind of stuff. And this is definitely what you'd want to wear if you were doing like a Mexican Revolution Federal uniform, artillery, machine gunner, or whatever. Definitely want to put that uniform together as soon as I hopefully in in May, I'll go to that show again in Pomona, and hopefully that guy will be there. But in any case, I just wanted to do a little video because I haven't seen a video on this particular helmet. Just a lot of pictures online and information, but there you go. Viva Mexico.